so I've got September favorites for you today, and September was a pretty good month. It was one of those months that didn't really drag on, it didn't really fly by. It was like your standard sort of a month. But I definitely had some really good favorites and some early on favorites because I always keep a list in my little book. I'll write down different things that I've been loving, like as I think of them, so I don't forget. And like within the first week, I was already writing things down that I was really enjoying. So I'm definitely excited to share with you about those things. And of course, I'll go over like my overall Friday favorites type stuff really, really briefly, because I always do that. So yeah, lots to talk about, so let's just jump in. So for eyes at the beginning of this month, I was really into matte eyeshadow looks. Like I noticed that I wore quite a few matte eyeshadow palettes at the beginning of the month. So I used the Meet Matte Nude from the Balm. I really like this one. I showed this in a Friday favorite, so I'm not gonna swatch or anything, but I'll just show you really briefly. That's what that one looks like. It's a great matte palette. It's got huge shadows, so you will have this forever. And it's a great collection of warm tones and cool tone shadows. So it really definitely has a lot of options for you. So I really like that palette. And then I also used my Stila In The Know eyeshadow palette. Oh my gosh, I love this palette. It is so good. And I think they're discontinuing it. I'm pretty sure this is one of the ones they're discontinuing. So don't quote me on that, but I'm pretty sure, which would be so sad because it's such a good palette. I used that one, and then I also got the Urban Decay Naked 2 Basics palette, and I love this one also. It's just a really nice, cool toned, neutral palette. It's like the Urban Decay Basics one, except it's more cool toned. There's more kind of taupey, almost like cement kind of colors in it. But I used it a lot this month and I really do like it. It's really, really pretty. So at the beginning of the month, it was kind of matte eye looks. And then I got the amazing Too Faced Everything Nice palette. This was at the end of the month, like an end of the month favorite. Oh my gosh, I love this palette. I have a review video, I have a blog post. I'll link that down below. I'm gonna have tutorials. I need to start filming some of those for you guys, but it's just awesome and adorable and I love it. So it's definitely a favorite this month for eyes. And then a couple of new eye favorites that I didn't mention in my Friday favorites are some mascaras. Now I will say these transfer a little bit on me because everything transfers on my upper eyelid except for the CoverGirl, I've mentioned this a lot, the Lash Blast, the regular one, the orange one, or the Clump Crusher. Those really do not transfer on me at all. But other than that, everything else does. And I don't know if it's just because I have relatively long eyelashes and I guess I'm surprised a lot or something, or I make dramatic faces so my eyelashes touch the top of my eyelids. I don't know if that's why I get so much transfer, but it's probably just because I have freakishly oily, weird lids. Like that's more than likely the reason. But these really don't transfer that badly at all. And what I do is I will use a mascara that I like and then I'll use my CoverGirl on top of it to kind of help a little, especially like I'll put it on the tips of my lashes or even some waterproof mascara right on the tips of my lashes to kind of just help seal them so I don't have as much of that transfer. If it's just a normal day where I'm not worrying about, you know, if it does transfer, okay, I can just check and wipe it off. But if it's something that I'm not going to be looking and checking my face and I do want my mascara to stay, then I'll do the little sealing sort of a trick. But anyway, back to these mascaras. The first one is the Urban Decay Perversion mascara. This one is really volumizing. It gives you really dramatic black lashes. It is so nice. Can get a little bit clumpy, but I feel like every mascara that does a good job giving volume is kind of like that, or at least that's kind of what I've experienced, is that these sort of clumpy, slightly thick formulas, this one almost I would describe it as like a moussey type texture or something. I feel like those kind of mascaras just do a great job of volumizing. You just have to be careful with your application. I really clean off my brush when I use a mascara like this. Like if you just pull it out, it's gonna be super clumpy. So I'll kind of wipe it on the side of the container and wipe the top. So you just get a little bit less. That's just kind of a tip that I do with a mascara formula like this, but it just gives you really dramatic volumized lashes. It's really nice. And then the other one is the Tarantino Fleur de Lash. I got this in my BoxyCharm box this month and I really, really love it. It's got a really big brush and it's also a little bit of a, I don't want to say, it's not clumpy, but it's just a thicker formula of mascara. It's that typical kind of volumizing formula, but it's awesome. And I feel like this does a great job of lengthening the lashes too. So I have been using this almost every day since I got it and I really, really love it. And then this one's also great too. So it's surprising for me to find two mascaras that I really do like. And like I said, these don't transfer that badly. So if you have normal eyelashes and normal eyelids, then I think you'll absolutely be totally fine with these. I just have to do my little trick to help them out just a little bit, but the formula and the way they make your lashes look is just so good. Okay, my blush favorites this month have to be my MAC blushes from the Novel Romance collection. Oh my gosh, I love these. If you can still find these, get them. They are so beautiful. This first one is Animal Instincts, and it's just a really nice dark plummy color. I swatched these in my Friday favorites several weeks ago, so you can go back and check that if you want to see these. But it's just a really nice plum color, and I didn't know if this would work for my skin tone because it looks a lot darker than what would probably work for me, but it does work. It's just, I don't know, it has a little bit of a glow to it, almost like a hint of a bronzy look or something. It really just gives a lot of life and warmth to your face. So pretty. And then this one is Fun Ending, just a really sweet, light pink. It's kind of like a neutral pink, so it's very wearable, has a little bit of a glow to it. Let's see, Animal Instincts is a Frost, and Fun Ending is a Satin. Oh, they're both so good. And I wore them individually, but also together. I would put this one kind of on the bottom parts of my cheeks and then this one a little bit higher. Gorgeous. So if you can still find these, go get them because I love them. My lip favorite this month has to go to the Maybelline Creamy Mattes. I love these. They are so good. I have a review and swatches video on these. I'll link it down below, and I think I have a blog post too, so I'll link that as well. But I don't think I had all these colors when I did that video, and this one I don't think I swatched on my blog either. So I'll go ahead and swatch them because these are three of my favorites that I wore several times and really enjoyed them. So the first one is Daringly Nude. It's a really sweet, kind of light, pinky nude. It's really wearable. The next one is called Lust for Blush. This is a really pretty pinky mauve-y shade. Ooh, it's so nice. Love that one. And then the last one is Touch of Spice. This one's kind of a darker version of the Kylie Jenner 90s lip. It's still definitely that 90s lip, but it's just kind of more of a dark version of it. So you can see them there. So this one is Daringly Nude. This one is Lust for Blush. And this one is Touch of Spice. They're creamy and they're matte. So the name fits them perfectly. They're just a really nice matte lipstick, but they're not uncomfortable. They really, when you first put them on, they feel like the Color Sensational lipsticks from Maybelline. So watch that video. I talk about them in depth, about the formula, about the colors that I got, at least I had at the time. But they're amazing. And if you get them at Target or Walmart, they're literally like $5.50. So good. I'm loving them. I have a couple of setting powder favorites this month. So I went back to using my Makeup Forever HD High Definition powder just to set most of my face. This is just a super finely milled translucent setting powder. It's so lightweight. When you go to use it, it will probably like poof everywhere because that's what it does with me. I go to use it on my face and it's like this little cloud around me. But I love that because that means that it's not heavy, it's not cakey, it's just doing a great job of setting everything. It is beautiful. I love this powder. So I use this on most of my face, but then under my eyes, I got the e.l.f. High Definition Under Eye Setting Powder this month, and I really like it. I kind of heard like mixed reviews on this. It seems like some people hate it, some people love it. And I think the reason is, and this is, well, I'm pretty sure this is the reason, most people who have said they don't like it say it's because it has glitter in it, and it does. It has like like shimmer, like little, you can see little pieces of glitter. It's really weird, but, and it almost has a little bit of a pinky tone to it, I think. But when I go to use this on my face, I don't notice that glitter. Like, I don't look in the mirror and say, oh my gosh, I have glitter in my eyes. It doesn't look like that at all. It just seems to blur everything, set my under eye concealer just beautifully. I love it. And my thought is it's $3, so you might as well try it and see if you're one of the people who loves it, because I hadn't tried it for a while because I thought, I don't know if I'm gonna like glitter in my under eye setting powder. I figured I would be a person that didn't like it. But I thought, well, it's $3, I'm curious about it, I'm gonna try it. And I actually really, really like it. So these are definitely two of my favorites. My skincare favorite this month is the Ginzing Energy Boosting Moisturizer. I got this in the Sephora 500 Point Perk that was out recently that had all the Origins products in it, which I've been loving that whole set, which doesn't surprise me because Origins is some of my favorite skincare, if not my very favorite skincare line, because it just, I love that it has more natural stuff in it. They don't have a bunch of junk in their products, and it just works well with my skin. It doesn't break me out. It's not too heavy. It's just all around good with my skin. I love it. And this, I don't know if I've ever tried this moisturizer, because the set also came with the Nitamins, which I think I featured last month in my August favorites. And I'm pretty sure I'd tried that before, but I don't think I had tried this. And this is like a really lightweight, almost gel-like consistency moisturizer, so it's really light on the skin. It doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel sticky. So I've been using this as my daytime moisturizer and really, really enjoying it. I don't know about the like energy boosting part of the name, but it does have that kind of like a little bit herbally but a little bit citrusy sort of a scent to it, so maybe that's kind of it, that it's supposed to like pep you up with the scent. But I just really like the consistency of it, and again, it doesn't do anything bad to my skin, doesn't break me out or anything like that. It works well. So if you're looking for a great daytime moisturizer, I would check this out. And it's relatively inexpensive. Like, that's another reason I love Origins products, because while they do have some stuff in their line that's a little bit pricier, I want to say this is around $30 or $40, like $32 or $39.50 or something like that, which is relatively inexpensive in comparison to a lot of other skincare lines, especially from Sephora. You know, because there's tubs like this that are like $70, $80, $100 for great products, but if you're looking for something a little bit more affordable that's still really great, Origins is a really good line to look into, and this product is awesome. And then this month I ran out of some of my eye makeup remover, so I just grabbed my virgin coconut oil and started using that as my makeup remover on my eyes, and oh my gosh, I love it, because it eats through the makeup really, really easily, like even waterproof mascara. I wore a waterproof mascara a couple of times this month, and it ate through that. I'll even take off my brows with it too, and so it works great to remove the makeup, but then also it's like an eye treatment as well, because you're putting this really nice, nourishing oil around your eyes, so it feels like an eye treatment as well. So I love that, and I really feel like my eyelashes have grown since I've been using this as my eye makeup remover. I'm not sure, I can't confirm that, but I really do feel like they look longer to me. Like, as I'm putting on my mascara, I feel like they look longer. So, I mean, it's definitely not hurting my lashes, that's for sure, because you're putting just a really nourishing oil, you know, on there, and it's supposed to, I mean, coconut oil is even supposed to kind of help your hair grow, so I would think that maybe the same applies to your eyelashes. So I don't know. I mean, my sister had been telling me forever to use coconut oil as an eye makeup remover, because I sometimes use it as a body moisturizer, I sometimes use it in my hair, sometimes use it on my face, but I think I tried a couple of times as an eye makeup remover, but haven't really fallen in love with it until this month. And I don't know why this month was different than any other time, but now I love it. I don't know that this would be great for traveling, you know, to bring along this giant jar with you, but other than that, I think it's awesome as an eye makeup remover. So if you've never tried it, give it a go, because it really is great. And then a little random snack favorite, again in the coconut family. This is the toasted coconut chips. And it says with coconut sugar, caramel sea salt. So literally all this has in it is coconut sugar, and sea salt. And it says it's all natural, vegan, no GMO, gluten-free, dairy-free, no cholesterol, and a good source of fiber. These are so good. I've eaten the whole bag, so I can't even really describe them to you, like tasting them right now. But they're basically just little coconut shavings or little coconut chips with, I guess, just some coconut sugar and some sea salt on them. That makes them taste amazing. I have to be really careful with sweets and sugar, like Cokes, candy, desserts, chocolate, oh my gosh, especially chocolate. Those will pretty much all give me headaches. I can eat a dessert like with a meal, but it has to basically, like I have to almost dilute sugar, you know, like be eating it with other things. So I really cannot eat sweet snacks or they give me headaches. But these do not bother me because they're not overly sweet. They have 7 grams of sugar for 20 grams per serving size. So that's pretty good. But oh my gosh, these taste so good. If you love kind of like creamy desserts like coconut cream pie or vanilla or caramel, I think you'll really like these. And if you're sensitive to sugar and you really can't eat a lot of sweets either because it bothers you, I would say try this. I mean, it says on the back, dang, that's good. And the first time I tried these, I said the same thing. I was like, dang, these are good. Because they're sweet and yummy and crunchy, but they're not overly sweet. They are just like perfection. I love them. I got them at a local health food store, so you can probably find them at some place like that in your area, but give them a go because they're delicious. All right guys, so those are all my September favorites. So I hope that you really enjoyed this video. Please give it a thumbs up if you did and let me know what kind of things you have been loving in September. What are your hair care, body care, skincare, makeup, random favorites? I love hearing what you have been loving this month. Ask me any questions you have down below. I'm always happy to answer those. Please subscribe to my channel if you're not already, and I'll see you in my next video.